Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect Escapes. Today's beverage is a very carbonated mango soda. Either way, quite a nice beverage indeed. So welcome back to Prison Architect Escapes. This is a series where we tend to break out of facilities not made by me. This is Prisoner, ironically, Wood. You'll see what I mean in a moment. This is prisoner number 3078081, and as always, we're going to try and break out of this facility, and this is the Tree of Life. Now, if I go over to extras and most popular prisons in the last week, it's actually in the top 10, or close to the top 10. And if we go to all time, it's on the the sort of first page before you have to get more. So yeah, it's called the Tree of Life. Let's say ironic because we're called Prisoner Wood, and this has been highly requested, and it's been on the list for quite some time. But truth be told, I haven't bothered trying to escape from it because it's not even that difficult. In fact, we could probably just walk out because of the way it's designed. So this is going to be more of a show and tell or show and sell. See what we did there? Yeah. So alone. Anyway, so we're going to try and break out this one, but it's like I say, I have more of a show and tell type of thing. We're going to check the design out, we're going to have a look around, and then we'll just basically walk out of it. So I just want to make a noteworthy point here that, like I said, it's not going to be difficult. That's not the sort of purpose, I guess, of the video. It's more of a, let's say, check the design out and see what it's like. And let's say, highly requested, so a bit of sort of fan service there. So we're being brought into what is quite a skinny sort of reception here, and over to the cells, which, if they're going to be graded, I reckon they're going to be graded near 10. The cells here, or some of them anyway, are a 4x4. We've been given what appears to be a 4x3. And in this cell we have a bed, we have a chair, we have a TV, a radio, bookcase, we got the usual stuff that you need, so things like the shower and the toilet, and also a sort of computer desk there as well. So let's just have a look around. We've got a common room over here, we've got what appears to be a execution room there. Okay, and let's just have a look at the trunk, shall we? So this is, like I say, the bottom of the tree, and we can go into here, and this is the main sort of trunk of the design. It's actually probably going to be a high-ish capacity, this thing. I haven't loaded into normal mode, but I assume it's going to be quite high. We do have a lot of perimeter wall on this sort of little branch here, but this is where we got power and water. Again, not staff only. I do think that, you know, with a little added tweak here and there, you can probably make this quite a secure design, just because of the size of it. We do have a kitchen. We do have a canteen that there is no space in. You have to crawl over the tables and chairs in order to have a look around. We've got a kitchen. We've got in what appears to be, like I say, they're all the sort of leaves and the branches and such. We will load into normal mode, by the way, just to see what it's like later on once we've escaped from it. As I said, it's more of just a show and tell type of thing. I'm just trying to get up to the top here. It is dark, so we're not really going to see much. We've got, let's say, a lot of perimeter wall and lots of areas that you just don't have access to. We've got lots of lighting, and there's got, we've lock up now, so someone is going to be coming for us to get us back to our cell. What I might do is, doesn't matter, I was going to say, what I might do is start attacking some of the items in here and farm some points, but we don't need to do that because, as I said, we can just get out to the front door, but we've now been escorted. Well, we're getting escorted back there. We've got patrols here. We can see we've got some doggo patrols, so there will be some level of security. We've got in a fairly cramped, yet space efficient, I think is probably a better term, workshop up the top there. There are metal detectors either side, so sneaking contraband through this one is not really a thing. I guess you could bring it through there and stash it in the toilet. I mean, we might even attempt to break out via tunneling. I don't know if there is... Yeah, it's not even going to be that difficult because there's only a little bit of wall to get out to here. But then actually there's perimeter wall beyond that one, isn't there? Okay. Well, we'll have to have another look further down, but it's currently lock up, and... I wonder when it's going to be sleep time. Well, we're in here. We might as well farm some points, shall we? So radio and TV. TV is one of those items that it's a one-hit thing. So you hit it once and it will break. Let's just skip punishments there and pick up strong and tough and skilled fighter, and once again just start fighting. So we can punch the TV through the wall. We can break the bookcase. Can we? No, we cannot. Skip punishments once again. As I said, it's a very simple thing to do here. That guard searches there? I think they did. We'll pick up deadly and quick. We don't have swimmer. We don't need it. And Let's see, where's that guard? Why is that guard really slow? Like, they're walking really... I was going to say, they're walking really, really slowly there. And, well, we're also... I think they're a bit self-conscious, because as soon as we pointed it out, they started running. And there we go, we've just been tased on top of the desk there. So we've got reputation points, so we can pick up probably really tough. Like I say, we don't need any level of sort of reputations, really. It's not about that. But I am going to try and escape via tunneling, but I need to have a recce because there is a wall, so we're going to have to get under that. So getting through this is probably going to be quite difficult. What is also difficult is that there's a constant level of lockup, it seems to be going on here. So let's just see what we can do. So let's say just going to farm some points here by attacking the... oh, right. I was going to say I've managed to isolate the guard there. Let's see if I can tase the guard. Switch over to that and tase. Switch over to that and tase. Yeah, you can tased. Then we pick up, or drop that, and then we pick up the other one, and we were tased again. And then skip punishments. Okay. I don't really want to do too much, because if we get put into a different area, we wouldn't be able to sort of get out. It's sort of it's coming up to 2 AM, and it's still lock up. I wonder if there's actually any sleep time in the facility. That's not something I've really thought of, really. I mean, do you need sleep time? Like, if you've got lockup, they're in the cells, they can choose to sleep. They don't just have to sort of stand there like we do. But in the escape mode, well, you don't have the option to sleep unless it is actually sleep time, which I'm hoping is going to be now, and it is not. Wow. So I do genuinely think it's just got loads of lockup, which is an interesting decision. Looks like we've got some doggos come in here, and I don't really want to have to fight the doggos, but we don't really... Well, the game doesn't really leave us much choice there, does it? And I wonder if the staff members, do they have keys? I can confirm that they do not have keys. Doggos come in here, and lots of level of doggo, and also, yeah, lots of other guards. Let me just skip that punishment there. Again, just farming some points. Probably go for skilled fighter. And if one of the guards came in isolation, we would probably be able to... get out relatively easy. We'll get a set of keys and such. But yeah, they're all seem to be coming in like 4 or 5, especially with a couple of dog handlers as well. So it looks like the doggos are absolutely savaging us. Let me just skip punishment there. And after all that, how many points did I farm? Not many at all. Okay, well, it's still lock up, and my goal is just to farm some points. Might as well. And there's the doggo coming in. Sadly, we've taken out the doggo and taken out the second doggo, and we've taken out a guard. And I think there was another guard there, but I don't really know. That's 23 hours of 23 hours of punishment we've been given there. Coming up to 3 in the morning, and again, I don't think there's going to be any level of sleep in here, and no, it's just permanent lockup. Okay, so I'm just going to tap that guard and go to normal speed, and I'm just going to try and find the baton. Sorry, a set of keys. I need to find a set of keys, but they're sort of been... it's been sort of put around somewhere there, and I'd have no idea where. Let me just have a look around, and there's a guard that is tasering us. We can walk out the front door, set off the metal detector, and as I said, this is the way out, and you can see we could just walk out the front door. So it's not a difficult thing here, but we knew that going in this one. And what is curious is that we've got the lockup still. So we can't even, they say, go out the front. Yeah, that's, I think, quite ironic, isn't it? That basically we said that it's not going to be that difficult to escape from, but it's actually turned out to be very difficult to escape from because of the regime of all things. I wouldn't have thought that would have made, that much of a difference, but, well, it obviously has. Let me just break the 4 items there, and then we just sort of punch through here. It looks like there's guards coming in, trying to take us out, and we've got a card here. We can take out the guard using the card. We'll switch the bat on, it probably is going to help out. And we're fighting not just a guard, but also a doggo there, and we've been brought to the cell. It's currently 4 in the morning, and once again, permanent lockup. Doggo's coming in. Doggo is no longer coming in. Guards are coming in, however. If I'm able to get a stun baton, or any level of baton really, should be able to take these guys out and then get a set of keys, if that is possible. Right, there's a set of keys. See if we can just walk out the front now. I do think that we've taken too much damage in order to break out successfully, but we shall see. We've got, let's say, all these different rooms here, and I'm just going to have a look to the right. So if we were to try and escape via tunneling, would it work? Would it work? I don't think it would. We've got all of the root systems of the tree here, and the doggo is following us. I'm just going to attack them because the doggos can really hit you hard, or bite, I guess. Yeah, there you go. So there's a perimeter wall. So even if I could tunnel to this point, it wouldn't really matter, and didn't really mean to do that. Okay, walk past these guys and all past these ones. There's going to be lots of people chasing us, but yeah, we've got a set of keys. All we need to do is just go to the centre and then go down. That guy is exhausted, but their taser is on cooldown as well, so I'm not really worried about that. That guy is exhausted, but taser isn't on cooldown, and that person isn't either, but they're not really stopping us. And, oh, we're getting searched. But okay, we're still going to be able to escape after this because we're not surrendered or anything. We're just getting searched because of the metal detector, and yeah, now we will get escorted back. So I'll have to skip punishments again. It is now 5 in the morning, and once again we have not got any sort of regime change, so that allow us out basically, which is curious. So I might as well pick up Very Swimmer, and why not? And again, just attacking these just so we can gain access to guards basically, and then we'll sort of take them out and maybe just sort of run out the front. Is it possible? It is probably. It's probable. There we go. Let's take that person out. Take the set of keys, and then hopefully we can get out the bottom. But I believe one of the guards now is coming to search us, which once again we'll have to skip. Wow. Okay, it's coming to 6 in the morning, and well, this is probably the most amount of points we've farmed in quite some time, and it's not really something I planned on doing. It's just we have to do something, and well, this is the thing we're choosing to do. So tasered there, and then once again brought back to the cell. I mean, it definitely feels like we are very much in a permanent lockup situation, but I don't think it is. But we will load up in the normal mode when we can, once we've finished this off, because I want to see what the regime is. So once again attacking, and there's a set of keys, and let's see if we can get out. What happens though is we trigger the metal detector, and then it brings the guards in here to try and search us, and tasered once again. Wow, okay. I wouldn't have thought for all this time, and because of how, oh look at that, we were pushed through a wall there. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought with this facility we would have spent this amount of time in it because of, well, basically the regime. It shows you I guess the power of the regime. If it's set up like this, certainly for the escape mode, it's a lot more difficult to break out of something. I'm guessing 7 is going to be the break point in this. I think it was 12. I think it was a full 7 hours. At least it feels that way of lockup. If it goes past that, well, we shall see. Just hoping for good things here, and hey, we've got yard time. So we can definitely get out, and it's just going to be a case of just walking out the front. But yeah, we've had a little look around. I think we spent most of our time just punching and running from the top right cell to this point, but it is what it is, and we will get out, and there you go. That's been a bit of Prison Architect Escapes. That's Prisoner Wood. Got out, sadly. Lots of victims. I didn't think we'd get that for this design. What I'm going to do now is load into normal mode and see what it's like. So there we go. This is the Tree of Life. So obviously we were brought in on the road here and then escorted all the way along the middle and in. If this jail door, if this was like staff only and all this was staff only, which I'm guessing we can do, yeah, I mean, look, we could do that and that. That would make that infinitely more difficult to escape from. Yeah, okay. And I would probably put the door, I would move it all the way to the left, perhaps. Actually, no, doing that would mean a lot of running. But we can see the tree, so you've got your root system here, you've got the trunk, you've got a very nice sort of a series of leaves and branches here. We've got I was going to say, what is that? But that's like the sun, isn't it? That's what that's supposed to. It's like a staff-only area that's sort of radiating. And that's, you can tell all the lights in here as well. Very well designed, well made, and like I say, it's not overly secure, but I think that could be fixed. But one of the things I've been wanting to look at for quite some time in terms of deployment. Let's say we could change the staff only and have more patrols in there. I don't know if any snipers would help, probably not. This right hand side is staff only, but the left isn't for some reason. In terms of patrols, there are some patrols set in here, and there's some doggo patrols, so yeah, escaping via tunneling is probably not something you would even attempt on this one because of how far the perimeter wall is away. Even if you were, well, I mean, we were positioned in this cell, and that's as close as you can get to the end, really. Yeah, I think it pretty much is. So I wouldn't even attempt to escape via tunneling. If there was a bit more security here, then this would actually be, let's say, a bit difficult. I do like the sort of little branch that comes off to the left, and it's just got the power station and the water pump. Obviously, with newer DLCs and such, what you'd probably do is have a lot of solar and actually have the leaves actually function to power the facility. Yeah, but overall, that's a look at the Tree of Life. As I said, I mentioned several times now, the challenge wasn't really to escape. It was more of a show and tell, and people have requested that we have a look at this one. But yeah, lovely design, nice and organic looking. And if you have any tips, comments, suggestions, not just for this facility but for others, then by all means, leave them in the comments. Hope it's been chill one, if nothing else. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.